This is the Show Up Show, helping coaches, service providers, leaders, and entrepreneurs to master showing up to build their brand, authority, and grow their business. Whether it's showing up on social media, in front of an audience, on a live interview, or an actual stage, this podcast is going to help you overcome visibility fear to confidently brand yourself as the authority in your industry. I'm Joanne Chan, aka the Confidence and Visibility Queen, and I am on a mission to share how I went from a nobody to the confident leader I am today, what I have learned and what I have done to build my brand and business from scratch, and help you do the same so that you can make an impact in the world with the meaningful work that you do. Whether you are new to the business world or feeling unsure about public visibility, or you want to be seen and heard in a way that doesn't feel icky but authentic to you, you will discover how to become visible in your own unique way and show up as the confident entrepreneur you have always dreamed about becoming. Now, it's time to get you show up and be confidently visible so you can easily attract more clients and opportunities for yourself. In today's episode, we will be talking about an essential topic for all the new coaches, service providers, and entrepreneurs out there who are looking to build authority in their field. Whether you are just starting out or looking to establish yourself as an expert and you seriously don't know where to start, this episode is for you. I'll be sharing with you the 3 essential steps to building authority as a newbie. But before we move on to the steps though, let's take a moment to talk about why building your expert authority is so crucial, especially as a newcomer. Because people are only going to work with you, hire you if they know, like, and trust you. And as a newbie, you may not have the advantage of years of experience or a well-known reputation, which makes building authority even more critical. And by establishing yourself as an expert in your niche, you can differentiate yourself from the competitors, gain the trust and confidence of your audience, and most importantly, position yourself as the go-to resource in your field whenever your ideal clients are looking for someone to help them solve a problem or a challenge or to achieve a specific result. They will go to you. This can lead to increased visibility, opportunities for collaboration, partnership, and even monetization avenues like sponsored content or speaking engagement, which I love the most. So building authority goes hand in hand with building your own brand, because building authority helps you establish a solid foundation and set you up for long-term success in your business. So now that you understand why as a coach, service provider, thought leader, and entrepreneur, you have to start building your authority. Even if you're not quote-unquote newbie and you have been in the industry for many years, but if you want to turn your followers into paying clients, if you want to attract more exposure and opportunities for yourself, if you want to build your world-class network, then building authority is key. So just follow these 3 simple steps that I am going to share with you. Step number 1, define your niche. The first step to building authority is to define your niche. And why defining a niche is the first step? Think about it. Who is an expert? How do you define someone as an expert? Being an expert goes beyond simply having knowledge or experience. An expert is someone who has acquired a high level of expertise in a specific area or a subject matter through a combination of knowledge, experience, and continuous learning. An expert is recognized by their deep understanding of a topic, their ability to apply their knowledge effectively, and their ability to consistently add value to the industry and deliver results to their clients. So which is why it is essential to identify your specific area of expertise and narrow it down. Focus on a specific topic or niche that you are passionate about, where you can provide real, unique value. Because when you try to cover too many topics, you risk diluting your expertise and losing credibility. Let's throw in a simple example here. Let's say if you're a health coach, that is too broad. There are too many subtopics under health. And how do I know if you can help me with my specific health problems? Are you a health coach who specializes in hormone imbalance? Or are you a health coach helping people with diabetes or high blood pressure? Or are you a health coach helping women in their 40s to lose weight? See, that is the power of niching down. When you niche down to helping women in their 40s to lose weight, all of a sudden you will attract ideal clients who are women in their 40s looking to lose weight. Why? Because you are speaking to them and they know you are speaking to them. And that is the magic. So now the question is, how do you attract them and gain their trust in the first place? Because you can call yourself XYZ expert all you want, but your ideal clients will have to recognize you as the expert, not just based on what title you give yourself, but your backstory. And that leads me to step number 2. You have to tell your origin story. If you're new to this concept, your origin story is a unique narrative that shares your personal journey, experiences, and motivations and inspiration that led you to your current expertise. We all love a good story. We read books. We go to a cinema to watch a movie. We like stories because they make sense of things. People might not remember your name. They might not remember what you do, but they always remember your story. And every time when you meet someone at the airport or at a dinner table or at a networking event or on an interview, the first question they are going to ask you is, why did you start your business? Why did you become a coach? Why do you do what you do today? So sharing your origin story is a powerful tool in building your authority because it allows you to build a narrative and connect with your audience on an emotional level. And not just that, stories sell. Again, for example, if you offer health and fitness training, you could tell stories of how you lost weight or how you went from being sick and tired all the time to getting back control of your health and become fit and healthy. And if your audience is feeling sick and tired all the time in their life right now, then your stories will grab their attention because they can resonate and they can relate to your story. So they will stop and they will listen to you. But here is what you want to avoid when it comes to telling your story. Don't go into all of the details. Your audience don't really care about the details. You're only wasting your time and turning your audience away with endless details about where you grew up, how long you have been married, how many kids you have, how many jobs you have had, how many husbands you have had, blah, 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 blah. Here is what your audience really care and what they really want to know. They want to know how has your experience led you to become the expert who is going to solve their problem right now. Full stop. End of story. They want to know how you have been there, done that, earned a t-shirt, because then they can see themselves as part of your story and they're still on their journey, struggling and trying to figure it out. Whereas you, on the other side, as an expert, you went through the similar journey, but has already figured out a solution and is now on the other side of the mountain. So you hold the magical key to help them solve their problem right now. So tell your origin story. Tell your audience why you do what you do today. What brought you to where you are now? What got you started? What inspired you to create the product or the services that you are offering today? And the third and final step is to be consistent in your messaging. Similar to defining your niche, the third step is to define your brand message. And here are 2 questions to help you define your core value and message. First question, if you could only talk about one thing for the next 3 years of your life, what would it be? You can pause me here and write down your answer. And second question, if I were to ask you to give a talk for 20 minutes without any preparation, what would you be talking about so confidently? And again, you can pause me here and write down your answer. See, there you are. That is your message to the world. It's what you're truly passionate about and you can't stop talking about. And once you have defined your niche, crafted your origin story, then all you have to do is to be consistent in delivering your message to your audience across all social media channels, including your website, emails, podcasts, articles, and other marketing materials. This helps create a cohesive and unified brand presence and build your authority. Or you can just choose one channel to focus on and be consistent in showing up. You see, visibility is not so much about how often you show up, but it's how you show up. When your message is consistent, it helps you establish a strong brand identity and creates a memorable, remarkable impression on your audience and makes it easier for people to understand what you do and relate to your content. Of course, I also tell my students and clients, if you are just getting started, you might struggle for a bit to find your voice in the beginning. And that is okay. It's part of the journey. It's through consistently showing up and being comfortable with sharing your voice in front of the camera, watching yourself on video, hearing your own voice, and improving your skills and working on your confidence, then you will find your voice. Because the truth is, if you are a newbie who is just getting started, you are not really creating content or sharing your message for your audience. You're actually creating content and sharing your message for you. Why? That is how I build my authority so quickly. Although my message changed over the years, but I never stopped showing up for myself. And I never stopped being authentic and vulnerable with my audience. Listen, eventually people will follow. You will attract clients and opportunities along the way. That is for sure, if you just show up. But initially, when you have 10 followers or 10 subscribers or 10 members inside your Facebook group, you have to keep showing up for you and for these 10 people. And it's so that you can find your voice and be consistent in your messaging and be certain in what you are teaching. And there you have it, the 3 essential steps to building authority as a newbie in your industry. Remember, building authority takes time and your effort. So be patient, stay consistent, and keep providing value to your audience. First, define your niche. Second, tell an origin story. And third, be consistent in your messaging. And by following these 3 simple steps, you can establish yourself as an expert effortlessly and show up confidently and gain the trust of your audience, whether you are a newbie or someone who has been in the industry for years. And I have a free gift for you. I have created a PDF guide, the Newbie's Guide to Building Authority. If you want a copy of the PDF, you can find the link to download in the show note below. You will get access to my entire roadmap to go from overwhelmed newbie to confident authority. And also, I will guide you through a few exercises that will help you set the right intention and goals so that you achieve the success that you desire. That's all for today's episode. I hope you found these insights valuable, and thanks for showing up today. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and podcast channel for more episodes just like this, where I share more insights and tips with you. And as always, feel free to reach out to me with any question you have or leave a comment below. And until next time, keep showing up. Success doesn't show up for you until you show up and pursue your own success. Thank you for listening to the Show Up Show with me, Joanne Chan. If you want to create more confidence, visibility, and authority in your business, send me a message on Instagram at Joanne Chan Coaching. DM me the word show up, and I will send you my free signature training, Visibility Creates Possibilities, that you can watch right away to start exploding your visibility today.